good. Steady is good. Steady is good. Remember that, kids. If it's steady, it's not breaking. And you don't want it to break. Considering it's sometimes sending a bit too many bits, it's actually pretty good, because then that means if it ever drops a bit on the bit rate, it will at least have some sent pictures already, which is good, which is very, very, very good. Now, I think I can do it like this, if I were to like... I can actually keep this shot. Gosh dang it. Like that. That should work. That should work for me to read it. Okay. I think that'll do. Of course. Green screen is not that nice. Yay! I'm dying here. I'm dying here! I'm dying here! Clearly. What? I'm gonna see if I can make this work. Nightbird is the only one watching. Ouch. Okay, so I guess we're ready, eh? Well, it's still sort of bugging out. Okay, one more second. Gosh dang it. Like that. That does for now. That works for now. I'll become big thick boy, because I know you all like the big thick boy in the house. Big thick boy in the house. Big thick boy in the house. Yeah. I don't ask. We're going to play Fatal SMP. We're going to play Fatal SMP, as I mentioned earlier, clearly. Why is the lighting so bad? I have no clue. I'm sorry about lighting. Why is the chat going down there? The chat is. Now we're alright to go. Now I'm getting notifications. Life is hard. But we all pull through. I have no clue what servers I have anymore. I just have servers. I haven't even played on some of them in like 1 to 3 years, perhaps. Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna move away from those mobs. Lapis Lazuli. Lapis Lazuli, best Lazuli. I'll be honest, Lapis Lazuli is best Lazuli. You can't change my mind. This is actually pretty good shit. Oh yeah, we reset the entire server, like the world, or see it was trash. Basically. Rainbow Fader. Oh yes. Do you like Rainbow Fader? Yes. Oh wait. Dang it. Toadla. Lazuli, Special Lazuli, you wish. I may not be able to see much, but it's better than nothing. This is actually pretty alright, see it, I don't know. God? Is that you? My lord? Oh dear. Apparently there's food now. I just started the stream and there's food. I want food now. It's kind of funny how I named that we would be like celebrating the cave and cliffs update. We spawn at a cliff, or we are at a cliff biome thing. Gosh, why is my rendering so bad? God. I'm only running 150 frames, boys. I'm sorry. I'm disappointing you all. 200 frames! Why only 300? It's a shame, really. 24 chunks, and we can only run 300 frames top. That's sad. So what kind of biome are we in? We're in Minecraft Mountains. This is a mountain. Dear God. I never knew. Hello? Glad you made it this far. Honestly, I never thought you'd ever get far. But you got nothing to wear, cause I'm here to kill you, Morax. Anyways, this is just the beginning of your thrilling death. Morax is about to get killed, y'all. And you're doing nothing to save him. How dare you? How could you be that rude to Morax? I feel bad for Morax. Doesn't even have friends. Nobody cares to even protect him. Nobody cares about me killing him. Like, poor Morax. Poor Morax. Yeah, I have plans to kill you eventually. That's all. Oh yeah, can somebody announce in the Discord, please? Plus, I give up. Speaking is hard. Oh my god. I can fix that, sort my inventory later. First of all, I want to get some coal, just so I can have some torches, so I can like just make a sort of mini base, you know, just so we survive while I get some dinner. To get dinner, one has to survive, or they shall not eat. It's kind of going to be a bit hard considering your dad. But yay! Everybody, you know what I've decided? I'm going to show my most energetic side from today during streams, because I want to show you guys more energy, and I want to show you guys how fun it can be, you know? Wait, is this a low latency? I have no clue. It may be a I forgot to check the latency. Well, and the delay. Well, too bad for you guys. So we're gonna craft. What else? I don't need a pickaxe anymore. Pickaxe is dumb and stupid, that it's going to die because it's going to die because nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. No, nobody likes it. I can actually mine myself away down here. Oh gosh. I suck at right-clicking. I learned! I suck at right-clicking properly at that! How does one right-click? Are you going to play Thief 2? Probably not today, however, I do have plans, yes. I have made plans for it. However, it's very difficult to find time, considering I have a lot of other stuff planned. Like Failure World, Failure PG Free, then there's more Failure SMP, then there's talking to Smashy about the Among Us, and perhaps asking him if he wants to join Failure SMP. Then there's trying to do more collaborations with more people and being happy. And then there's playing more V levels with myself because I'm unlucky. Yeah, there's a lot to do. I have a lot of big plans. Just saying. However, I can't guarantee that all of them will succeed, considering it's really going to rely on other people. Yeah. Hello, Ultra. All I want for Christmas is Isolager. Yeah, yeah. All I want is Isolager. I know he has that sexy nose. I know he'll be that beautiful. I can't see myself mining, because you know Isolager is pretty cute and sexy with the nose. Have you ever seen such a big nose? No, I don't think you have seen that, because Isolager is the best, because you know he's up for the test. And you know you're going to be happy as long as he touches bloody big nose. Because you know his nose is well. All he means to do is great. People voted him off Minecon. That's why he will get revenge on Christmas Day. Because you know Mushroom, Bloom, and the Glow Squid, they're both useless too. 'Cause all they want from the squid is glow. Ooh, we have that. It's literally called having glowstone. You know, one thing about the water that makes Minecraft so great is the fact that, you know, it's actually dark. That way it feels more like survival and like a scary game. I don't care about the squids and the cows, they're dumb. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you should definitely buy that hit song on iTunes right now. Definitely have it on iTunes. Definitely. They always were, honestly. They always were. Actually, also is the best thing. It's not even one of the best mobs. It's the best at the moment. In the position we're in. I'll be honest. I also like the under cave thing, the noise thing. That one is very interesting. However, I hope they change the damages he deals. Because, I'm assuming that they were in full netherite armor when they were showcasing it, right? He hit half their life! Half of the life in full netherite! What do you think happens if you're in diamond then? It's going to die! It's not even going to take you 5 seconds before you're dead. 2 hits, you're dead. Ha ha. Ha. The worst is his movement speed was actually also quite decent. It wasn't the best. You can definitely outspeed him, but yeah, he's basically quick at times. And that's like, bruh, that's not fair. Imagine like you just mine straight down, correct? You're so unlucky. You hit one of them in the face. And all they do is punch you twice and you're dead. Oh, cave. 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 I like myself some caves. Wait, it's just... It's an easy. Okay, Oh god, I have to OP myself through the console. Oh god, why? Sorry about any lag, by the way. Yeah, though I still feel like they should also be fightable. They shouldn't be like the... If anything, the Guardian should be the one you should try to avoid. The bosses should be the one that you should try to avoid till the end game. This one is like 2 times harder than the Ender Dragon, which is the final boss. This is the problem. He's not a boss. Even the Iron Golem is weaker than the Ender Dragon. What? Why? See the flaw there? It's not meant to be a boss. You're not meant to not fight it. I'm failure. I'm failure. I'm failure. Am I failure? I'm failure. I hope. I'm sure now. What was the website again? Oh yeah, I remember now. Do I have to type in the entire password? Do I have to type in the entire password? The giants are supposed to attack it. Well, if you think about it like this, Dan, you're not meant to attack the Iron Golem. However, you can't kill it. If you make a monster that's like 10 times harder to beat than a freaking Iron Golem and make it look like boss when it's a mob, then either buff the bosses or debuff that monster. Your vitals. What do you mean by that? Oh wait, yes. Oh gosh, thanks. You completely reminded me. Snackers, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the pain you went through. Of course I'm OP. I just reset the server. I'm still OP, right? Yeah. I kind of understand it, but the thing is, like, it can flex. I know that it won't attack me, but the thing is, it will hear you. What happens if you mine close to it? It hears that, and then runs to you, trying to attack you. Which is not good. That's like asking for death. It doesn't even need to see you to kill you, basically. As long as you're like 10 blocks away, he will chase you and probably kill you. That's the problem, Ultra. The thing is, that enemy was like designed in the way where you avoid him. But how do you know where he is? They never mentioned any real... The thing is, the problem with the mob is basically you don't know where it is properly if you don't listen to sound. What happens to the people that don't listen to sound? They will die. Suddenly they're just mining straight down for a strat or something. The next second... Or let's say you're in a cave, right? No, listen, Ultra. I know about sneaking. I know. But the thing is, let's say you're in like a ravine, right? Unfortunately enough, there is one of the mobs in that ravine. Then you accidentally fall down into the ravine. He hears you falling because you take damage. And then what happens? You can't just sneak away then because he's too fast. He'll outwalk you. So by the time you sneaked away, he's already caught up and will beat you up. And by the time you try to run, he will hear that and follow you. I think like he should be less sensitive to sound, in my opinion, because if you saw the trailer, he was very sensitive to sound. Then again, that's a mob that's designed in a way where you have the chance to do both. Can distract you. How exactly? However, from what I've read, there will be an update where you can stack potions now. Which is weird. Honestly, I don't like the fact that you should need to block off monsters to beat them. You know, that's not really original. It's more like it wasn't meant to be how Minecraft is nowadays. People use blocks a lot to avoid combat and such, but how was it during 1.12.2 when it was real survival? It wasn't like that at all. The thing is, you didn't block off people in PvP, you fought them head on. Same did you with the mobs. And you avoided them. But you didn't block them off. Yeah, but that's exactly the problem I have with it, Ultra. It doesn't work. For a Minecraft game where it's survival and sandbox, how are you meant to survive something that you aren't meant to beat? How are you meant to survive something that can give you a resource? Well, you need that resource. I know you're meant to avoid it, but it's easier said than done. Is there a snapshot for this? Is there a snapshot for this? There has to be. Has to be. Has to be. Has to be a snapshot. Has to be. There's no way there's not a snapshot. There's no way. How is there not a snapshot of it yet? No, that's not my problem though. Like, if you come from a prediction where you're unable to hold shift, if you're unable to hold shift, you don't have the chance to do that. You hit the ground, you take damage, he hears that vibration, the fact that you took damage at this exact place. He runs towards you. You're there, with an iron sword, no shield, probably iron armor. What will happen? If that's just a big room, no way to hide, nowhere to run, you don't have any resources on you, how are you meant to survive? You'll be dead. And it won't really be your fault. It won't even be your fault at all. It wasn't the player's fault. As an example, mid-air Ultra. You can't shift mid-air, can you? That's going to be problematic. Like, let's say you are in a cave. You dig some gravel. Okay, God. Suddenly you just dig some gravel, right? Suddenly you just fall through the ground into one of those caves with the mob. What do you do? What do you do? You're dead. I just explained it now, more or less, the gravel thing. Basically, let's just say you're in a cave. You're just mining the ores. You don't want to mine any stone. You're going for a cave. Then you mine one piece of gravel. If you mine gravel! Mining gravel while on top of gravel equals falling and falling blocks, which equals no shift, which equals you will take damage, which equals, oh god, there's a monster that, oh god, kills you. I'm not even talking about digging straight down now. I'm basically just talking about standing on gravel while you dig it. Have you seen what gravel I've dumped to people? It's sad. It's sad. Have you seen what's happened to people, Ultra? Nightbot, why would you do that to Ultra? Nightbot! I'm gonna blame Nightbot now. I'm gonna check something. I have a very bad feeling, you know? Is it fine if I remake the stream? There's a lot of latency, a lot of delay. I kinda wanna fix that. I don't think you guys like the high delay. What if you get material like only ores, but you don't get the stone? All you have to do is waste your valuables, which you don't want to do in this case. What do you do? I do like the mob, but I just feel like it should have been more balanced, you know? In terms of damage. It just feels like a whole suit of netherite, which you get after diamond, which means you have to go through him. This was an example without the resources to actually build up or block it off, Ultra. There have been those people that actually have had that happen to them, unfortunately. I know a lot of people that don't get stone while they mine, mainly because they find it annoying. They mainly just want to go for iron and coal just to speedrun the game, as an example. And that's like, no, that's not like a she speedrun. That's not like finding a village speedrun, kinda. It's more like, okay, let's just speedrun getting the minerals, basically. Now, if you speedrun getting the minerals, you just go for caves, a cave system, right? Yeah, what will you do if you meet them? Basically, Minecraft will force you to play the game how they want you to play the game. And that's not fair. If you think about like another person, right? Everybody plays the game different, correct? Not everyone is prepared. Everybody has a new beginner level. Let's say a new beginner plays Minecraft. They walk down a cave. Suddenly, oh, look at the mob, and then suddenly just chases you, and you have no knowledge whatsoever about it. The thing is, that mob, it requires knowledge. You can't get away without knowing how it works. If you don't know how it works, you're going to die. That's the thing. Zombies are predictable. Spiders, you learn them. Skeletons, you also learn those. Creepers, you also learn those. But like, that mob, you will have to die before you get to know how he works, how he plays. Beginners wouldn't go to the deep dark. Ultra flaw. Beginners don't know how crafting works in Minecraft. If it's a person with no knowledge whatsoever about the game, haven't seen any videos, doesn't know they can craft, they won't build a shelter, will they? They will explore. And what do they get from exploring? Besides, there's one problem about calling it super deep. They never specified the Y location. They never specified the height of which that generates. If that generates, like right above diamonds, what happens? You will die. Most likely. And that's without going super deep. They never specified anything about that. That's the problem. It did look pretty deep, yes, but you know, like monster spawners and such, right? It may spawn at different random Y levels. And if that's the case, what will happen? You can also assume it will be randomized like everything else. Yeah, that's the problem, Akam. Strip mining is important. They force you to strip mine if you actually want to live it properly. I would think they would have them at iron to diamond level, randomly generated between those. Like, you know, a bit under iron, but not too far under iron. Like, let's say diamonds is at like, what level was diamonds at? 11 or something? 11 to 25-ish. And if you think about how far a beginner would go, they would at least go to 25 if they explore and go into a dungeon. This dungeon update makes it connect, correct? So it connects deeper and deeper. If you follow that cave, you will die eventually. That's the problem with the mob, in my opinion. I do like the concept. I do like the design. I love the way they implemented it. However, I think it needs to be more justified for the beginners. I think they yes, they did consider survival. They considered sandbox. They considered a lot. They didn't consider the skill of the player, however. That's the problem with this update. They didn't consider the fact that there may be still beginners to Minecraft that never ever heard of Minecraft before. That's my only problem with the update as of now. It's like, yes, for an experienced player that knows how it works, it's no problem at all. Yeah, I know what to do. But for a new player, it's going to be problematic. Yeah, but they shouldn't have to die to learn the Morax. You should be able to learn without dying. As an example, you can survive a creeper blast without armor. That's actually done before. Skeleton, you can survive those. But you can also learn how they work without dying. Zombies, same. Wither, same. Ender Dragon, still the same. But with that specific mob, without armor, you're dead. One shot. That's the problem. You have to die to learn how it works. That shouldn't be a forced thing. I learned about creepers and skeletons without dying. That I actually did that. I mainly learned it based on a skeleton that shot a creeper at me. And that was not a fun experience, but I somehow survived. That was scary. When it comes to desert pyramid traps, I think no new player would really understand them. Like, a new player wouldn't even understand they had to dig. That's the problem. Because they would explore. They would just say, oh, this is neat. There's no treasure. Okay. Then they would just walk past it. They wouldn't understand that they had to mine. Funny thing, actually. As a beginner, I actually saw a sand temple once. I didn't know I could mine it. And I just went past it. I didn't know there was loot under it. But later on, I watched like a video and I found out, oh! I see! Yeah, you learn how hitting an iron golem is bad, but you can still survive the iron golem. It needs like 2 shots or 3 shots to actually kill you. If they do dig, that's a completely other thing, yeah. And that I will blame Mojang on. I don't like one of the things about the Desert Temple, and that's the design. You know how it's like orange in the 5 corners, and then there's blue in the middle? The blue should represent, hey, this is where you should dig. But then they die. Yay. I know it can, Aklam, but the thing is you can still survive. I've actually survived a creeper explosion without armor, so take that, Aklam. And I've seen multiple people do it as well. And I've also survived a wither hitting me once without armor. Also survived an ender dragon hitting me once without armor. But I had a water bucket, so that's kind of different. However, that still shows the point. You can survive it without armor. You don't need armor. But now they're bringing an entire new concept into Minecraft where it's like, you need armor or else you're going to die. Not really, Ultra. Not really in my opinion. In my opinion, no game should force you to die to learn. Imagine if you were stuck on hardcore, correct? Without armor. You were very unlucky. Suddenly, you go to a desert temple. Oh gosh, I'm new to this game. And then you start digging in the middle. What did that accomplish? What did that accomplish? You walked 1,000 blocks, 3,000 blocks. And then, what happens? What happens? You die. And you have to walk those 2,000, 3,000 blocks again. Fun! For a beginner, is it not? The thing about Minecraft before is it didn't really show them much. Aklam, I think you made mistakes. Let me just search this up in YouTube, actually. Beginner plays Minecraft hardcore. I betcha there's something about it. Because they challenge themselves. Minecraft Hardcore Season 1, Episode 1, the perfect start to a hardcore world. New player! Try solo hardcore! Well, that's quite problematic, Aklam. Yes, I have to spend money on Switch Online. I agree there, Ultra. I agree with your complaint there. I agree with you. I also agree. Like the terms of the way how the temple is designed is not good. However, a mob that just listens, you have no clue where it is, and it basically wants you. It doesn't matter if they're YouTubers or content creators, honestly. They're still people. And there's also casual gamers that actually have played hardcore as their first challenge. Because they challenge themselves. For survival. Which is one aspect Minecraft has in it. That's the problem. It's something called challenging yourself for fun, to survive. But then suddenly, you get met. You know what? I'll actually accept the mob in one condition. If Mojang makes it so that Ender Dragon one hits you in leather armor, because that's meant to be the final boss. That's the thing you should try to avoid till the last battle. That's the thing. I'm not against learning personally, but I don't think you should die to learn. Nothing is worth sacrificing if you should learn out of dying. I never said it was going to be self-explanatory either. My point is, the game should be able to be understood by every player. It should appeal to beginners, to experienced, to veterans, even to OGs. It should be made so every type of player can have it. Then I have a question. Why is the Ender Dragon weaker than every single mob almost? It's weaker than a Pillager Raid! And it's the last gosh dang boss! Is it not meant to be the last boss? My bad. I think we should make the new mob into the final boss. I think that would be more interesting, honestly. That would definitely fit better. That the Ender Dragon can just be in the mine out of nowhere, the cave. I think that fits. It did. Welcome back. It's not really a rant. It's more like a discussion, I would say. I'm just saying, like, I do like it, yes. So it's not really a rant per se. It's more like a what I think they could do better. Kind of like a review. You aren't meant to attack if you're meant to avoid it. The thing is, that's the problem. Yet again, how do you avoid something you don't know where is? After all, I think you're going to understand what I mean later eventually when the update hits. I think some of you may understand better what I mean by that. Like, at the moment, I think it's hard for me to, like, explain properly. Like, yeah, I would have showed you guys, but there's no gosh dang preview yet. So I'll probably try to showcase it, or show you guys it, when the update is out. That's the problem, Ultra. You know ravines, right? If they haven't made it so ravines connect to the cave systems, it may just lead down to death to some of those, well, Mr. I'm gonna listen to you vibrations, son. Yeah. I do think Minecraft is a good challenge, but the problem is where it's placed. The thing is, most of the caves appear scary and dark though. Minecraft's meant to be challenging. Minecraft is meant to be challenging, huh? Yep. That's why they gave Elytra after the poor puny suckers. Yeah. I forgot that there's also creative mode where it's very easy, you know? You can be creative. It's not challenging at all. My bad. Oh gosh, it's loading in chunks. So this is challenging. I just got a piece of TNT now. It was a huge challenge. Then again, Ultra, then that's another problem. Difficulty. My question is, the person that showcased that, was he on hardcore? If he was on hardcore, or hard rather, just fighting it, then I can understand. Then I can completely understand that it hits one shot in terms of health. If it is easy or normal, then no. That shouldn't be it. It shouldn't be like that. Like, if it is in hard difficulty, I can understand. I understand that it deals full damage. I have nothing to complain about. But, if it's normal, or easy, which is what beginners start on, then what? Hard I understand, because that's meant to be challenging for experienced players. Again, Ultra, you aren't meant to put in something that can one-hit you in easy difficulty or normal difficulty. You want to avoid all mobs. Oh, normal. Okay, I understand that much. If a new player, however, plays the game, they will explore. That's the first thing you do in Minecraft. You don't mine, you don't chop wood, you explore. You explore the world you made. You explore the world you spawn in. You explore it. That's the problem. That mob isn't fit for exploring. It's fit for avoiding. Now, let's say you want to go exploring. You try to explore one of these caves. You have no clue what they are. Suddenly, you have no clue that there's actually interactions now with sound. Yeah. I said easy, not peaceful. The players will... You mean the move? You mean the glow squid? The mob that is in the dark, that was not voted on by people. That was decided by Mojang themselves. They've actually had plans for it for a while, from what they said. But the thing is, it was kind of hard to actually make it fit for a lot of players because they wanted this update to fit for as many people as possible. Which I do appreciate. Yes, that's pretty good. However, they kind of ruined the aspect of exploration, in my opinion. Like, you can't just explore the caves anymore like you used to. Now you need to be careful. Which, yes, it fits for experienced players. Like you and me, Ultra. We explore caves. Because there's barely any difficulty. But when we add that difficulty to us experienced players, that's actually pretty exciting. Because that makes it harder for us. But for a new player that goes exploring, imagine full iron. They just walk around and then, yeah, they explore. They find a new cave biome. They explore the biome. They have no clue about the mob. Suddenly they just look away to sort their inventory. Dead. From what I know, the spawn condition is probably in their biome. The spawn rate, I think I saw like 2 or 3 during the presentation. I think I saw one in the background, or I heard one in the background. So there's probably like 2 to 3 in the biome. Okay. They do like half hearts with full netherite. If it's in hard, I can understand. I can understand in hard difficulty. I can understand. But if it's in normal or easy, a bit more difficult. And then it's like the spawn position, it hasn't been explained. The spawn rate has not been explained either. All they said was they were adding this nice biome with this new mob. That Murder sucks at explaining, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, Ultra, can you wait with explain? I said iron armor. I said iron armor. The thing is, they will basically get almost one shot with an iron armor as well. Rather two shot. But still. Wait, did he enchant his... Hold on. I need to check on the showcase again. Was that enchanted? Does anyone know if he was wearing enchanted armor? I hope to God not. Kinda need to know now. Does anyone know? Actually, I'm kinda curious right now. Because... yeah, but the thing is, it would... if you have a skeleton at the same time going for you, you're dead. That's the problem. But then that same applies to you too, Aklam. The same applies to you. Because you guys don't know if it has rare spawn or if it is common. None of us knows. So none of us can really complain then. Yeah. It's fast if it starts chasing you. It's like, if it understands where you are, that's the problem with it. I mean, considering how the cave system will be connected now, I think people won't see the same reason as of mining, or rather like, get blocks. It's like in Terraria, you know? You just find a cave system, you go down. You don't mind that much for materials, do you? You go down. And then back up. Okay. Okay. Now, you go down. You got just your torches, your shield, your sword. What you need, basically. And then... yeah... I'm planning to, but I'm going to remake the stream in a minute, Aklam, because, well, I noticed that I have normal daylight. Hey! I'll be back soon. I just forgot about dinner completely. I completely forgot about dinner. I'll remake the stream, and then I'll be back. Alright? Well, I'll remake the stream and then get wrapped dinner while it remakes. Yeah. I will love it if the Deep Dark doesn't have an entrance. Though, if it does have an entrance because of how it generates, they need to rework the entire generation system, probably. And knowing Minecraft, or Mojang rather, and seeing how much work they have done lately with the game, it doesn't surprise me if they haven't, sadly. Though I do hope. I hope. So, I'll be back soon. Yay! Yay! Delay sucks! Bye! I'll see you! Wait. There's been like an hour since we heard. Oh god. See you in like 5 minutes top. The stream will be live, so yay.